The Sanyan Erpai collections are among the most important works of vernacular Chinese fiction from the Ming Dynasty. These stories were written in accessible language and aimed at a broad audience, blending moral lessons with entertainment. The tales often feature clever officials, unfortunate lovers, and karmic justice, reflecting Confucian ideas while also challenging rigid social norms. Magistrates like Prefect Qiao frequently appear in these collections, embodying the balance between legal authority and human compassion. Prefect Qiao rearranges matches in an arbitrary decision happened during the Song Dynasty. In the bustling city of Hangzhou, there lived a kind-hearted physician named Liu Bingyi. He and his wife, Madame Tan, had 2 children, their scholarly son, Liu Pu, and their beautiful daughter, Hui Niang. Liu Pu, a bright young man, had little interest in his father's medical trade and was more focused on his studies. His parents had already arranged for him to marry Zhu Yi, the daughter of a widow named Madame Sun. Meanwhile, Hui Niang was promised to the son of Pei Jiu, a wealthy herbal medicine shop owner. As Liu Bingyi prepared for his son's wedding, Pei Jiu also came forward, hoping to finalize Hui Niang's marriage. However, Liu Bingyi decided to prioritize his son's wedding first, ask Pei Jiu to wait. Although Madame Sun was reluctant to send her daughter away too soon, she eventually agreed, trusting that the match would bring Zhu Yi a good life. But just before the big day, disaster struck. Liu Pu fell seriously ill. He was so weak he could barely move. Liu Bingyi wanted to postpone the wedding, fearing of his son's health. But Madame Tan insisted that going ahead with it might bring good luck and help him recover. Unable to refuse, Liu Bingyi agreed and told the matchmaker, Zhang Liusao, to keep the illness a secret from Madame Sun. Unfortunately, their nosy and vengeful neighbor, Li Duguan, caught wind of Liu Pu's condition. Holding a grudge against the Liu family, he rushed to tell Madame Sun that her daughter was about to marry a bedridden groom. Alarmed, Madame Sun wasn't sure what to do. That's when the clever son, Yu Lang, came up with a plan. What if he dressed as his sister and took her place? That way, they could see how things played out before committing Zhu Yi to the marriage. So, on the wedding day, instead of Zhu Yi, Yu Lang, disguised as a bride, was sent to the Liu household. That night, Madame Tan asked Hui Niang to spend time with her new sister-in-law, completely unaware that the bride was actually a young man. As they talked, Hui Niang found herself drawn to Yu Lang, and before long, the two fell for each other. A few days later, things got even messier. The Pei family found out about Hui Niang's affair and accused the Liu family of deceiving them. Furious, they stormed into the Liu household, demanding justice. Li Duguan, ever eager to stir trouble, made things worse by spreading rumors. Soon, all 3 families, Liu, Sun, and Pei, were at each other's throats, and the matter was taken to court. Prefect Qiao, a wise and fair judge, listened to the whole story with great amusement. He saw that Hui Niang and Yu Lang truly loved each other, and that forcing the original matches would only bring misery. So, with a stroke of brilliance, he decided to rearrange the pairings. Hui Niang would marry Yu Lang. Zhu Yi would wed Liu Pu once he recovered, and Pei Jiu's son would also be matched to someone suitable. With this unconventional but fair decision, Prefect Qiao untangled the chaos, turning a near disaster into a happy ending for everyone involved. This story is fun, full of twists and turns, and showcases the unexpected ways fate plays with human lives. The mix-up, the disguises, the final resolution all add to its charm. Rearranged marriage might not seem to be a big deal nowadays, but it was a bold and creative decision in ancient China. Prefect Qiao's creative judgment turned an impossible mess into harmony, providing that sometimes the best solutions come from thinking outside the box. It's a tale of love, wit, and justice, making it both entertaining and heartwarming.